Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Anita Stories. In this video I'm going to show you how to make slime without any glue. So basically you will just need 2 ingredients and I will show you 3 ways on how to make slime without glue and with just 2 ingredients. So it's really easy, but you need to follow my instructions really carefully, otherwise it won't work. So for the first slime, I'm using some toothpaste. It's very important that you use a gel toothpaste. If you use a paste toothpaste, it won't work. So make sure you're using a gel toothpaste. So the second ingredient that I'm using is the Head and Shoulders shampoo. So it's not necessary to use the Head and Shoulder shampoo, but you need to use a shampoo that is really thick and consistent. Otherwise it won't work. So I'm just starting up with equal parts of toothpaste and shampoo, and you can start mixing them. You will need to mix them for a while, and you can add shampoo. If you see that it's too liquidy, you can add shampoo, but just add a small amount at a time. So just add a small amount, then mix it. Then if it's still very liquidy, you can still add a little bit of shampoo. It's very important that you add this shampoo in small amounts and then you mix it, otherwise it won't work. So you can just continue mixing. You need to be a little bit patient and continue mixing it until you feel that it's becoming kind of solid. So I'm adding a little bit more of shampoo because it was still very liquidy. Please add me on Instagram and on Facebook as Anita Stories. I publish slime videos on Instagram and Facebook as well, so if you want you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And remember to watch this video in 180 and 60 frames. So this ingredient is optional, but if you want to speed up the process, use it. And it's to add a little bit of salt. You need to be really careful because you don't need to add too much salt, otherwise it will become very liquidy and it won't work. So just add a little bit of salt, and as you can see, it's starting getting solid. So what you need to do is you need to put it on the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. I put mine on the freezer, and in the meantime I'm going to show you the second slime. So I'm using some shampoo, and it is a gel shampoo, so you absolutely need a gel shampoo, otherwise it won't work. And then I'm using the Head and Shoulders again, so you need to use again a very thick shampoo. And then I'm just mixing them. Please leave a like to this video if you're liking it so far. I would really appreciate it. And also if you can leave a comment, I would really appreciate it. And then as the first slime, you can add a little bit of shampoo, of the thick one, if you see this too liquidy, but just a little. And just be patient and continue mixing it. So I'm adding the salt now, as I said before, just a tiny little bit of salt. And after that you add salt, it will speed up the process. So as you can see, it's getting solid already. And it's starting to create this slime. But you will need to put this one as well in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. Now I'm doing the third one with the Head and Shoulders, so a shampoo with a thick consistency. And I'm using a shower gel. So it's very important that the shower gel is a gel, of course, so it needs to be a gel and a thick shampoo. And I have to say that this is the quickest one because it becomes solid very quickly. As you can see, it's already starting to create the slime. Adding a little bit of salt, be very careful with the salt, and then just keep mixing. Remember to leave a like if you like this video so far. And as you can see, the slime is starting to come out. It's not sticky, but you still need to put this in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes. So I added a little bit more of shower gel because I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. Not as much as you want. It's important that the shower gel is more than the shampoo, and if you're trying it for the first time, I would suggest you to start with a small amount, and then once you understand and see how to do it, you can then do a giant one. So as you can see, the slime is almost already created. It's not sticky anymore. So I put that on in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes, and now I shampoo slime, so the one where I use the Head and Shoulder and the gel shampoo. As you can see, it's not sticky anymore. If you see that it's still sticky, just leave it in the freezer for another 5 minutes, but you will also have to play with it a little bit with your hands in order to make it not sticky anymore. And as you can see, it's really amazing and it's so fun to play with. So this one is the one where I used the toothpaste, so I'm going to show you now how it came out. So you can remove it really easily with a spoon. So as you can see, it's not sticky and it's super fun to play with. But my absolutely favorite one was the one with the shower gel and the Head and Shoulder. I absolutely love this. And I'm going to show you now how it came out. I think the shower gel and Head and Shoulder option is the best one, but maybe it's also because I made it a little bit bigger, so it's even more fun to play with. So as you can see, it really looks like a glue slime, and it's super nice and super fun to play with. And if you follow my instructions carefully, it will work 100%. So you can make your own slime without any glue, without any borax, without any detergent, just with 2 ingredients. So I really hope you liked this video. Please let me know in the comments what do you think, and subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.